What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Tonight I'm going to share a quick story about something that happened to me recently. It's something that has given me a lot to think about. I recently received an email asking for an interview request. I found it odd because the email didn't come from an employer account. It was a personal email that sent the message. I open it up and it turns out it's from a young high school student all the way from Indonesia who's been following my content, and he's asking to interview me. Basically, he had an assignment where he had to interview someone who's working in a field that he's interested in pursuing down the line, and just basically ask that person to talk about his experiences and what they've learned on the job. I'll be honest, I felt flattered because this is, first time I've been asked for an interview that's not for a job. And of course I agreed and said yes to do the interview with him. Now, Indonesia is like 11 or 12 hours ahead of Eastern time. So we had a little trouble coordinating like a time that worked for both of us, especially since he's still in school. But we were able to figure it out, and we did the interview. And that short conversation gave me a lot to think about, because after we got done, I just sat there thinking about what just happened. There's this kid out there on the other side of the world who has seen my videos, and I've made such an impact on him to the point that he picked me to be that person who he wanted to interview. It's one of those things that even when I started to consistently upload videos to YouTube, I saw it as something that was still way out of reach, regardless if it's a big platform or just to be interviewed of something that's not work related. And to think that I made an impact on this young man enough to where he wanted to get my take on that issue, it feels surreal. It's amazing, to be honest. And this short conversation really got me thinking that there's people out there who I don't know that are being influenced by the things I say and the things I do, not just in YouTube, but like in social media in general. And it's, how do I say, it's crazy to think about, because sometimes I feel like no one's watching, and it's easy for me to forget that there's people on the other side of the screen, and that really makes me take a hard look at the type of message that I'm putting out on my platform. And it made me realize that you can never underestimate the impact that your actions have on someone else, regardless of how unimportant you might think those actions are. To someone else, they might actually be a big deal. The last thing I was expecting was to end up having the experience be a personal teaching moment when I agreed to do the interview. But it just goes to show that you never know what can happen. Anyways, I just really wanted to share that with you guys. It's something that's been on my mind, and I thought it was valuable enough to share with you. So hopefully you got something out of it. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. If you have not yet done so, be sure to click a like and subscribe. That really helps out the channel. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.